of thoughts go through my mind every time I put on that jersey. I think about the team, I think about all the players that have represented Canada in field hockey in the years past, and there's always been hard times, but every group finds a way to succeed, and there isn't a better group of guys that I could ask to be around to kind of go through that together and represent our country with.
Nothing like training in December.
Yeah. Bit of sleet to deal with?
Oh, yeah.
No problem.
It'd be too easy otherwise.
That feeling is pretty indescribable, standing there, singing the anthem. It's, as an athlete, you do a lot of work to get to where we are, and there's a lot of sacrifice, there's a lot of hard work, and just that moment just made it all worthwhile. It's just like the feeling you get singing the anthem.
It's really an inexplicable feeling to, receive that jersey and then hear your national anthem. Even just talking about it gives you a bit of the goosebumps.
Look at that rebound control.
You can't help but be proud to play for your country and sing the anthem and look into the stands, and my mom will give me that little wink and I just can hear her saying, play from the heart, and that's what it really comes down to.
I've always been a very competitive person. I've always wanted to play elite sports, and field hockey thankfully has given me this opportunity. And so I think a lot of it's just the internal drive that I have to excel.
I want to be the best player in the world, or the best player that I can possibly be. And not for myself, but to help my team and help my country move forward in the sport that I love.
What I notice in Trinidad, and what I notice in trainings, what I notice on Sundays when I see league games.
Yeah, I just feel like I want to add value to trainings, and I want to improve, and I want to get better, and I want to succeed as a group. So yeah, that's what gets me out of bed.
Just the sport itself, I love improving, and I love getting out here, trying new things, and just being on the turf, even in the freezing cold, pouring rain. You can't get me out of here, so.
I love the sport. I love coming to practice every day. Nothing gives me a better thrill than just having a really good hard training session, and getting to play those games at the end of the day is just really satisfying. So it's more just the love of the sport than anything else that keeps me motivated.
I come from a very successful athletic family. Both my parents were two-time Olympians. My grandfather represented Canada in the 32 Olympics, and that's who I am, that's who our family is, and so I wouldn't have it any other way.
Just trying to feed ourselves every month we're going into debt. It's a really depressing situation, but that's the reality of being an amateur athlete at the moment.
Marky, let's go, buddy! Yeah, coming!
If you look across our team, the most telling factor is that very few of us live outside of home.
I'm 26 years old. I live in my parents' basement, and if they weren't happy to have me and continue to pay for my groceries and let me take their car every day, I mean, I don't know how I would do it.
All right, buddy.
You're really struggling to make ends meet, and sometimes it's hard to find that extra cash to go to physio when you need to, or get that extra treatment. And so to have a little bit of extra support just means that you can put all of your effort and your mind into just training and doing your best.
To be able to have our program focus on just being better players rather than how we're going to manage financially would be a huge addition to our program.
We really want to treat it like we're professionals, so we want to approach every day and try and get the best out of ourselves every day to try and get better moving forward.
I think with more sponsorship money, we would really have that appeal and be able to be really successful and, create that development that we need. And those younger girls coming in, it's really important for us here to make this base, this foundation for girls to come in and really step up and make this platform so we can go forward.
We're really, really excited to play in Toronto in front of a big home crowd, and hopefully get a lot of support from people that aren't familiar with our sport and that wouldn't usually pay attention to what we're doing out here.
Every kid wants to go to the Olympics or be a pro athlete, and that is why. It's that feeling of your entire nation behind you, and you can hear them, feel their energy. 2015 is going to be amazing.
really, I just can't wait.